Do you feel like your teen just doesn't open up to you? What if the problem isn't how they're speaking, but how we're listening? Let's fix that today. Parenting teens is tough. Between the slammed doors, short answers, and the constant, "you don't get it," it can feel like there's a wall between you and your child. But here's the truth. Connection starts with understanding. The principle, seek first to understand, then to be understood, is the key to breaking through that wall. It's not about lecturing or proving your point. It's about listening so deeply that your teen feels truly seen and heard. Imagine this. Instead of arguments, you have meaningful conversations. Instead of silence, your teen comes to you with their struggles, trusting you to listen. That's the power of seeking to understand first. Let's dive into how this works and why it's a game changer for parenting. But before we dive in, if you missed our last 7 parts where you will learn how to change your perception, parenting principles, habits, outcome development, proactivity, begin with the end in mind, prioritization, and to think win-win, then the links will be in the comments below. Now, when we got that out of the way, let's start the diving. Seek first to understand, then to be understood is a phrase you might have heard. This phrase means putting your teen's feelings and perspectives first. It's about stepping into their world, seeing life through their eyes, and truly understanding their struggles, emotions, and fears before you respond. When teens feel misunderstood, they shut down. But when they feel heard, they open up. This principle teaches us to pause, listen, and reflect, not to jump in with advice, assumptions, or criticism. You also might have heard about autobiographical responses, but do you know what that means? Let me explain. Autobiographical responses are when we filter everything our teen says through our own experiences, motives, and behaviors. For example, your teen says, "I'm so stressed about school," and instead of understanding their stress, you respond with, "When I was your age, I just pushed through it." Or they share a fear, and you immediately say, "You're overreacting. You'll be fine." These responses unintentionally dismiss their feelings. They make the conversation about you, not them. When we respond autobiographically, we're not truly listening. We're judging, advising, or assuming based on our own perspective. To connect with your teen, you must step out of your frame of reference and into theirs. Now let's go through 3 common problems, with solution and the method to put it into action, ending it with a simple step-by-step guide to help you get started. First problem: your teen feels unheard and shuts down. Solution: practice empathetic listening. Method: when your teen speaks, don't interrupt or jump in with advice. Reflect what they say with statements like, "It sounds like you're really overwhelmed by this." Show them you're fully present by maintaining eye contact and asking clarifying questions like, "Can you tell me more about how that feels?" Second problem: conversations often turn into arguments. Solution: validate their emotions before responding. Method: acknowledge their feelings with phrases like, "I can see why that would upset you." This doesn't mean agreeing with everything they say. It means respecting their right to feel how they do. Once they feel validated, they'll be more open to hearing your perspective. Third problem: your teen assumes you won't understand. Solution: step into their world with curiosity. Method: instead of assuming, ask, "Help me understand why this is important to you." Avoid jumping to conclusions or minimizing their experiences. Sometimes just saying, "I'm here to listen," can open the door to deeper connection. Step-by-step guide to better understanding your teen step. 1. Pause before you respond. When your teen shares something, resist the urge to react immediately. Step 2. Repeat back what you hear. This shows you're paying attention and ensures you understand correctly. Step 3. Ask open-ended questions like, "What's been on your mind?" Or, "How did that make you feel?" Step 4. Validate their emotions. Use phrases like, "It's okay to feel that way," or "I see where you're coming from." Step 5. Share your perspective only after they feel understood. And when you do, frame it as a conversation, not a lecture. Parenting isn't about being perfect, it's about being present. When you seek first to understand, you create a safe space where your teen feels valued and heard. And in that space, trust and connection flourish. If this resonated with you, hit like, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more parenting strategies that work. Next episode, we'll explore how to synergize with your teen, a powerful way to strengthen teamwork and trust. Don't miss it.